Hello and welcome to Cryptobible. My name is Oliver, and in today's episode, I'm going to be going through a few news articles with you. The market's a little bit crazy at the moment. We've got some new things that have come out in the news, so I'm going to go through. I've got a few articles. Before we get into the articles, go ahead, throw us a like. Don't forget to press the subscribe button and hit the notification bell icon on so you never miss any of our upcoming videos and you're always at the forefront of the news. Now, all the way through the video as well, just if you have anything to say, just pop them in the comments, because we love to check the comments at the end. We'll have a little chat with you. Before we get into this then, let's check out the market on CoinMarketCap and see what it's doing. Okay, here we are, CoinMarketCap, trending coins, first three, no shit. Sheems, Inu, and Spooky Shiba, and biggest gainers are Obsidian, Entanmo, and Exoherd. But as we scroll down, look at this. Bitcoin, 33,251, 38 cents. It's down 6.78% over the last 24 hours. Ethereum, down 12%. BNB, 11%. The market is not looking good. You might have thought over the weekend, oh, yes, it's gone down a little bit. It's gone down a lot more. What is going on? Now, stay tuned as well, because I'll be chatting to a few experts later on to find out what they think is going on with the market and what might happen. Right, on to the first article. Okay, first article today, we've got CoinDesk saying that Joe Biden administration is to release an executive order on crypto as early as February. So the directive will ask federal agencies to determine the risks and opportunities posed by digital assets. The White House is readying an executive order for release as early as next month that will outline a comprehensive government strategy on cryptocurrencies and ask federal agencies to determine their risks and opportunities. Bloomberg reported on Friday, citing unnamed sources. The directive would place the White House in a central role overseeing efforts to set policies and regulate digital assets. Now, federal agencies have been studying and providing regulatory guidance around the digital asset for years. The Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, the OCC, SEC, and CFTC, have issued guidance letters, informal statements, and public rulemaking efforts to direct how different aspects of the crypto industry should comply with federal law. But these efforts have not been coordinated in a single document or by one agency. Biden administration senior officials have met up multiple times to discuss the directive, which will be presented to the president in the next few weeks, according to Bloomberg. So how do you feel about this? How do you feel? Let me know in the comments. Do you think that this could be a good thing? It's not a bad thing necessarily. They're just trying to make crypto safe to determine the risks and the volatility and whatnot. Let me know what you think about that article in the comments below. And here we have Bitcoin.com saying, this is an interesting one. A lawyer accuses Huobi of operating a cryptocurrency exchange that's held accountable nowhere. So Huobi Global is based in Seychelles and is being accused by this lawyer called Jonathan Levy of operating without accountability to any jurisdiction. The lawyer adds that the exchange physical address is the island's nation. In the island's nation is for mailing purposes only. So the writing on this website isn't the best. So Jonathan Levy has accused the exchange of running a decentralized global operation that operates everywhere but is held accountable nowhere. His accusation follows the Seychelles registered company exchange alleged intransigence, which eventually led to a French national losing their funds to a Chinese fraudster. Before the Chinese national's disappearance, along with the stolen funds, the unnamed victim had, with the aid of CipherTrace, successfully located the fraudster's account with Huobi. Based on the victim's efforts, the French National Police had opened up an investigation as well as requested the crypto exchange assistance in recovering of the funds. All right, makes sense. However, according to the statement by the lawyer, the fraud victim's attempts to recover the funds were ultimately frustrated by Huobi's refusal to cooperate with both French and Seychelles law enforcement. So He says, Hubi Global misled the French police and claimed that they were under the jurisdiction of the Seychelles. So they're like, hey, guys, we operate under the jurisdiction of the Seychelles. Go and speak to them. And then this delay allowed the criminal to escape with their loot. And when the Seychelles police finally investigated it, it was already too late. And by their own admission, they lacked jurisdiction over the crime since Hubi's presence in that island is just a mailing address. That's got to be frustrating, isn't it? That's got to be a little bit annoying. By the time they go, oh yeah, no, it's not you. They've got the jurisdiction. Oh, okay, we'll get involved. Oh, wait a minute. It's just a mailing address. Doesn't really sound right or fair. So the lawyer, meanwhile, points to this latest incident as another example of why authorities in Europe need to establish a crypto industry funded super fund. He said such a fund would prove to be useful to victims of crypto crime, like the French national, whose only hope of recovering the funds now hinge on the European Union or the OECD's intervention. Concerning leading crypto exchanges' ability to make sufficient contributions to any such super fund, Levy argues that the platforms like Hubi, whose daily crypto volume reportedly exceeds $10 billion, and the other top 10 exchange are well placed to make such contributions. What do you think about that story? Let me know in the comments. Let me get the next article up. And this is CoinDesk as well. Bitcoin heads for worst week in 8 months as traders lament Pikachu pattern. Another tagline, the price appeared to stabilize around $35,000, but gallows humor-filled social media sites as more than 1.5 billion of tradition positions were liquidated. Bitcoin appeared to stabilize on Sunday after an unusually harsh sell-off, but the largest cryptocurrency was still on track for its worst weekly performance in 8 months. At the time of this article, Bitcoin was changing just below 35,000, and more than $1.5 billion of Bitcoin trading positions were liquidated over the past 3 days due to margin calls, according to CoinGlass. Bitcoin's down 90% in the past 7 days. We saw it a minute ago. Wasn't great, was it? Was not great. And it says the cryptocurrency's worst weekly performance since May 2021. This time around, crypto traders appear to be pricing in fears that the Fed Reserve will move quickly over the next few months to tighten the monetary conditions that have been at historically loose levels since the coronavirus struck the economy in March 2020. The Fed stimulus, including trillions of dollars of money printing, were widely cited as a reason for Bitcoin's price gains in 2020 and 2021, including the ascent to an all-time high of $69,000 back in November. One of the bullish drivers for crypto over the last 2 years has been the surplus of pandemic-related fiscal and monetary stimulus globally. And much of this is coming to an end, said David Duong, head of institutional research for the big US crypto exchange Coinbase, in a Saturday report. So, Bitcoin crash here. Because shakeouts are common, we would await confirmation of a breakdown below cloud-based support 37.4K before taking a bearish long-term stance, says Stockton. Nayib Bukele of El Salvador, the president, said that he tweeted that Bitcoin-friendly country took advantage of the price drop by buying 410 Bitcoin for around $15 million, adding that some guys are selling really cheap, and the Bitcoin has not been this low since July 2021. And there's a little picture of the Pikachu pan that they're saying is happening. So what do you guys think about this? Do you think that it's going to continue to crash? Do you think it's going to level out? Do you think this might just be, negative news to get people to sell and panic? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment. Right, last article coming up for you. Okay, in this last article here, we've got vibe killers. Here are the countries that moved to outlaw crypto in the past year. So we've got, let's go through these. We've got Bolivia. Bolivia's central bank issued its first crypto prohibition resolution in late 2020, but it was not until Jan 13, 2022 that the ban was formally ratified. We've got China. We know about that China banned since 2019. Yeah, formally banned. Republic of China since 2019. Clamped down on crypto activity in earnest. Okay, we've got Indonesia, November 11, 2021. We've got Nepal, 9th of September 2021. And then Nigeria, a U-turn in Nigeria's national policy on digital assets was cemented on February the 12th, 2021. Turkey, 2021. April 20th. We got Russia recently, January 2022. Central Bank of Russia proposed a complete ban over-the-counter crypto trading, centralized peer-to-peer, as well as ban on crypto mining. So how bad is all this? We've just seen all the countries. It's this article is a little bit, it's kind of, I guess, a bit of FUD, isn't it? It's trying to say, look, countries are they're shutting down. They don't want it. How bad is all this? It's hard to notice that many of the countries on the list represent some of the most vibrant crypto markets. So when crypto awareness and adoption reaches such levels, it's hardly possible to outlaw the technology whose advantages have already become known to the general public. It's also worth a mention that in many cases, the authorities' messaging around crypto has been ambiguous, with officials publicly voicing their interest in digital assets potential before and even the wake of the ban. Now, it says here, this is a very interesting bit here, small little paragraph. Caroline Malcolm says, it's important to be clear that only a very few cases is there, in fact, a full ban. Malcolm added that in many cases, government authorities have limited the use of crypto for payments, but they are allowed for trading or investment purposes. So sometimes they don't say that in the article, do they? They just go, Russia, complete ban everywhere. Nepal, complete ban. But actually, when you break it down, like Caroline Malcolm just said, very few cases. And then a little bit here, why do governments seek to, ban crypto? Regulators' motivations to outlaw some or all types of crypto operations can be driven by a variety of considerations. Managing Director Key Kamani emphasized the degree of political control within the countries that seek to establish crypto bans. And he says nations do engage in outright bans are generally those where the state holds a tighter grip on society and economy. If larger, prominent economies start to embrace and weave decentralized assets within their financial framework, more likely than not, nations who erstwhile banned cryptos may take a second look. So, very interesting. Very interesting. What do you guys think about that? Does it bother you that we have all these countries that are banning cryptos and saying, to stop mining? Do you care? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think it's just another way for the media and organizations to kind of cause fear and doubt within us and panic sell? It's very interesting. Who really knows? Let me know your thoughts. Now, later on today, I will be chatting to two experts about the current crypto crash, what's going on in the market of crypto. So be sure to like this video, comment down below, subscribe, turn your notification bell icon on, because we have got so much content coming out, experts coming on, news, of course, reviews, everything going on. So get subbed, notification bell icon on. Thank you for joining me for today's news, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.